Mama June Shannon and her 4 daughters have been in the news for over 10 years because of their unusual family dynamics, reality TV drama, and personal transformations, from their early days on Toddlers and Tiaras to dealing with fame scandals, relationships, and personal struggles. As the year 2025 starts, fans can't wait to see what Mama June, her daughter Jessica, Lauryn, Alana, and the late Anna are up to after all the big changes in their lives. Weight loss, dating news, and parenting problems. Trips and changes in careers. Take a look at where the family is now. After getting into a lot of trouble with her kids for years, Mama June Shannon is now trying to fix her relationship with them. In 2009, her youngest daughter, Alana Honey Boo Boo, made her famous on Toddlers and Tiaras. June is also the mother of Jessica Chubbs, Lauryn Pumpkin, and Anna Chick Cardwell. Anna Chick Cardwell died in December 2023 from adrenal cancer after being seen on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. 2012 to 2014, June got in trouble for meeting a convicted sex offender, and she later played the lead role in Mama. June from Not to Hot later changed its name to Mama June Road to Redemption and wrote about her weight loss and battles with addiction after being arrested for drugs in 2019. In 2022, Lauryn was given full custody of Alana. June married Justin Stahl in 2022, and all of her girls were there for the second ceremony in 2023. Even though she knows she has made mistakes as a parent in the past, June is still committed to getting closer to her family. Anna Chick Cardwell was known as Chick. Real-life TV star June Shannon had one daughter, Anna Cardwell. She was born on August 28, 1994, when June was only 15 years old. While June was a teenager, Anna's dad, David Dunn, was seeing someone, but he wasn't shown on the reality show about growing up in a complicated family. Changeable Anna had an ups and downs childhood. She spent her early years with her mother, but things took a turn when she was about 8 years old. As time went on, tensions between Anna and June grew, which eventually led to a big change in their relationship. In 2003, Anna made the life-changing decision to move out of her mother's house and into the house of her maternal grandmother, Sandra Hale. She didn't just do this because she wanted to. There were problems in the house that made it hard for her to stay there. During this time, Anna and June became emotionally and physically distant from each other. This set the stage for a long and complicated relationship between mother and daughter in later years. Anna talked about the problems she had been through and how they had affected her emotionally in an interview with People in 2014. She talked about a painful event from her past involving her mother's boyfriend at the time. Anna said she felt alone in her pain and that when she told her mother about it, her mother didn't respond the way she had hoped. Instead of understanding and support, Anna said she felt like her words were met with skepticism, which made the emotional gap between them even bigger. Anna described the conversation as a heartbreaking moment in her young life. She said she had tried to explain her feelings and experiences to her mother, who was clearly upset at the time, but instead of getting comfort, she felt misunderstood. This moment was a turning point in their relationship, solidifying Cardwell's decision to move away from the home she once knew. After a troubled childhood, Cardwell moved in with her grandmother to find stability away from her mother. However, the bond between mother and daughter wasn't permanently broken in 2012, just before the premiere of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Cardwell decided to go back to her mother's house to try to fix her relationship with her mother, which had been struggling. Looking back on that time, Cardwell said that she and her mother both realized they needed to deal with their past problems. Mama and I knew we had to put this behind us and get our relationship back on track, and that's what we did, and that's what we've been doing, she said. Cardwell also said that her return happened at the same time as her family became famous overnight, thanks to a reality TV show that followed the daily lives of her younger sister, Alana. Honey Boo Boo Thompson and the rest of the Shannon family. Shannon family, even though Cardwell's family life was very public, She was also starting a very personal journey as a mother in 2012. She had her first child, a daughter named Caitlin Elizabeth. Caitlin's biological father has never been officially confirmed, and Cardwell raised her daughter mostly by herself while she got used to being a young mother. Cardwell eventually fell in love with Michael Cardwell. Their relationship grew, and in 2004 to 14, they took the next step by getting married. The wedding was a new chapter in Anna's life, representing stability and commitment. A year later, in 2015, the couple welcomed their daughter Kylie Madison into the world. However, like many relationships, theirs had problems over time, and in 2017, Anna and Michael decided to split up. This was another turning point in Cardwell's life, as she had to get used to being a single mother with 2 young children to care for. Despite the problems she faced, Anna stayed focused on making a better future for herself and her family. In 2015, Anna sued her mother over allegedly not paying her for work she did on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. It got worse between her and her daughter Caitlin when she sued for $300,000 for their time on the reality TV show. The lawsuit made things worse between them, and the mother and daughter stayed mostly estranged for years. Things got better when Anna went to Justin Saud's wedding in February 2023. It was a rare family reunion with all 4 of Shannon's daughters, Anna Shannon and Jessica Chubb, Alana and Lauryn Pumpkin Efird. As Honey Boo Boo Thompson walked their mother down the aisle, they talked to people about how moving the event was. June thought about how important it was that all of her daughters were at the ceremony. Away from her family's reality TV fame, Anna focused on building her own life. She got a job at 5-Star Toyota of Millaville in Georgia, which she seemed to enjoy, and she often posted about her work life and daily activities on Instagram. However, Anna's life took a terrible turn when she was diagnosed with cancer in early 2023. On March 30th, people confirmed the heartbreaking news that she had been diagnosed with stage 4 adrenal carcinoma, an aggressive and rare type of cancer. TMZ first reported that doctors had found the cancer in her liver, kidneys, and lungs in January. Anna bravely fought the disease while being treated with her family and friends by her side. She continued to spend time with her family, cherishing the time she had left with her children, sisters, and even her mother, even though they had a troubled past. Anna died on December 10th, 2023. June Shannon broke the sad news that Anna had died in a moving Instagram post. With a heavy heart, we must say that Anna Marie, 35, is no longer with us. She died peacefully in her home last night at 11:12 p.m. June said that Anna had fought hard for 10 months and that her last moments were spent with family, just as she had wanted. Alana made a funny mistake. Thompson also wrote a touching tribute to her sister on Instagram. In the post, she promised to honor Anna's memory and make sure that their shared birthday would always be recognized. Today, the sky is a little different, but we will always love you. Kathy Alana wrote in December 2023, Michael Cardwell, Anna's ex-husband and a father figure to Caitlin while they were married, filed for custody and visitation rights, even though he wasn't Caitlin's biological father. He had been involved in her life, and his legal action showed that he wanted to keep a relationship with her. However, the case took a different turn when Caitlin said where she wanted to live. One family therapist who looked into the case said that Caitlin had said she wanted to stay with her grandmother, June Shannon. The therapist also said that the young girl had said she was afraid of being taken away from June, which showed how close she had become with her grandmother after her mother died. Based on these findings, the court ruled in favor of June and officially gave her custody of Caitlin in September 2024. For June, taking in her granddaughter was a big responsibility, but she was ready to take it on because she was determined to give Caitlin a stable and loving home. This meant that Caitlin would continue living with her aunts and younger sister, Kylie Madison, who stayed with other relatives as the first anniversary of Anna's death approached. June thought about how important it was to keep her daughter's memory alive. When she talked to people, she stressed that the family was doing everything they could to honor Anna in every way. "We just want people to remember Anna," June said. "Whether it's this year, next year, or 3 years from now, we want her to be remembered always through shared memories." With pictures and stories, June and the rest of the family worked hard to keep Anna's memory alive, especially for Caitlin and Kylie. Even though they were still hurting from losing Anna, they found comfort in knowing that she would never be forgotten. Jessica Chubbs Shannon, 28, is the daughter of June and her ex-husband, Michael Anthony Ford. While Jessica has been a regular on the Shannon family's TV show Journey, her father's past has been much more controversial. Ford was arrested in 2005 after being caught in an undercover sting operation that was shown on To Catch a Predator. He was later found guilty of sexually exploiting minors, which has made him even less friendly with Jessica and the rest of the Shannon family, even though Jessica's family history is complicated. Jessica has always been close with her mother and brothers. Over the years, she has been on several reality shows with them, such as Boo Boo and Mama Are Here. June from Cool to Hot, Jessica has also been on TV with her family before. For example, the Shannon family fought on an episode of Steve Harvey's Family Feud for a chance to win money. Jessica's academic journey shows how determined she is to make a name for herself outside of reality TV. She graduated from Wilkinson County High School in 2015, which was a big step forward in her education. After high school, she went on to college and earned a degree in May 2018. She celebrated by posting a heartfelt Instagram picture of herself in a cap and gown with the caption, "Y'all, I made it. It was hard, but I pulled through." Her graduation was a moment of pride for her and her family because she had worked hard to finish her studies while still being a part of their public lives. Along with her older sister, Anna Chiad Cardwell, Jessica Chubbs Shannon went on a life-changing trip from their home state of Georgia to Beverly Hills, California, for a set of full-body makeover procedures. The sisters, who had grown up in the spotlight because of their family's reality TV show, Journey, chose to do this to boost their confidence and take charge of how they look. The over $80,000 worth of makeover treatments included a lot of cosmetic improvements. To help her lose weight, Jessica had liposuction and a stomach balloon inflated. Got a full set of veneers put on her teeth and new highlights added to her hair. She later told Hollywood Life that these changes had been life-changing. "I wouldn't trade it for the world," she said, emphasizing how much the experience had improved her self-esteem and outlook on life in general. Jessica had been having problems with her body image for a long time, and growing up in the spotlight as a Shannon family member, she was often compared to her more famous siblings, especially Alana Honey Boo Thompson, who was the face of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, while Alana got attention for her over-the-top personality. Jessica sometimes felt ignored and self-conscious about how she looked. She said that her lack of confidence had a big effect on her daily life before she had the procedures. "My sister and I would go out and do something, and I would change 5 or 6 times because I felt like I couldn't find something that actually looked good on me," she said. "Or I would turn around because I thought someone was judging me." Due to her constant worry about how she looked, even easy things like going out in public became too much for her to handle. Jessica happily shared her weight loss journey on Instagram with her followers, showing off her progress and newfound confidence. This is different from some reality TV stars who go through big changes and then hide from the public. Jessica was open about her journey, and she used social media to share her joy. Milestones wore new clothes and gave hope to people who were having problems with their self-image. The changes she made weren't just about looks. They were also about feeling good in her own skin. She said that for the first time in a long time, she was excited about getting dressed up and going out without worrying about being judged. The change wasn't just physical, it was deeply emotional. Anna and Jessica became closer after Jessica's makeover. The sisters helped each other through it, and the experience they both had made their bond stronger. Having grown up in a family that had been through a lot of ups and downs, both personally and in the public eye, they lent on each other during this important time in their lives, while Jessica has stayed out of the public eye more than some of her family members. This woman's journey shows how strong she is and how much she wants to improve herself. She has kept up her new look and healthy lifestyle for years, showing that her change wasn't just a one-time thing, it was a promise to herself and her happiness. Lauryn Pumpkin Efird, 25. Lauryn Michelle Shannon is the third oldest daughter of June Shannon. She is best known by her nickname, Pumpkin. Lauryn's early life was full of confusion and lies about her biological father. For most of her childhood, she thought that Mark McDaniel, a man who was later found guilty of child molestation in 2004, was her father. It wasn't until Lauryn was 14 that her mother, June, finally told Entertainment Tonight that this wasn't true. June Shannon admitted that Lauryn's real father was Michael Anthony Ford, the same man who had fathered Lauryn's older sister, Jessica Shannon. However, Ford had been mostly absent from Jessica's life, which is why June didn't tell either of her daughters the truth. June gave her reason for her choice by saying that Jessica and Pumpkin's dads are related, but Jessica's dad hasn't had anything to do with her in years, so why the hell would I open that can of worms? Until today, I lied to my family and told them it was someone else, even though her family history is complicated. Lauryn has stayed a big part of the Shannon family's reality TV show, Journey. Her first big break came when she was on the show Here Comes Honey Boo Boo with her younger sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. Over the years, Lauryn kept showing up on reality shows with her family, such as Mama June from Not to Hot and Mama the Road to Redemption in June. As of December 2017, Lauryn and her longtime boyfriend Joshua officially became parents for the first time with the birth of their daughter, Ella Grace. This marked the start of a new chapter in her life. Less than a year later, the couple made their vows official by getting married in Las Vegas in 2018. The young couple continued to grow their family when Lauryn gave birth to their second child, a son named Bentley, in July 2021. This event was important not only for Lauryn and Joshua, but also for the Shannon family as a whole. June and her 4 daughters got to see each other for the first time in years at Lauryn's baby shower, which had a Winnie the Pooh theme. In May 2022, Lauryn Pumpkin Shannon and her husband Joshua Efird had twins, a boy named Silas and a girl named Stella. Their lives took another major turn. They were already raising their 2 older children. Ella Grace and Bentley shared their joy over the new babies by sharing cute pictures of the twins on Instagram. Growing their family brought them a lot of joy. Just a month after the twins were born, Lauryn's already busy life got even busier when, in June 2022, she was officially given full custody of her younger sister, Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson. Alana had been living with Lauryn and Josh since 2019 after their mother, June Shannon, was arrested on drug possession charges, but the court ruling made it legal and permanent. As part of the deal, June was ordered to pay Lauryn $800 a month in child support until Alana turned 18. Being the legal guardian of her teenage sister while raising 4 young children wasn't easy. Lauryn talked about how hard it was to become Alana's mom back in 2020, when she said that it had been hard for both of them to get used to becoming parents. "My mom has 4 kids. 3 of us are grown up and can take care of ourselves, cook for ourselves, and pay our own bills. But Alana is still 14 and needs her mom today." According to Lauryn in an interview with Entertainment Tonight, it's been hard because she's young and needs her mom. It's been hard for both of us to get used to being her sister mom despite the problems. As Alana has grown into a young adult, Lauryn has stayed dedicated to making sure she has a safe and loving home life. Lauryn continued to support her and help her deal with high school relationships and the stresses of growing up in the public eye. Even though Lauryn has taken on many parental duties, she hasn't given up on the idea of fixing her relationship with her mother, even though June's legal problems and personal problems have made it difficult for them to connect. In an interview, Lauryn said, "I'm just at a place where I just want to fix things with my mom and move on by July 2023. This shows that she is ready to move on." Lauryn Pumpkin. Shannon had started to talk about how reality TV had affected her family, especially during some of their worst times. In an interview, she said she didn't understand why their problems, like her mother June Shannon's battle with addiction, had to be shown on national TV. "I just felt like, can we just handle this on our own without letting millions of people see it?" she said, describing how hard it is to live under constant public scrutiny. Lauryn had been taking on responsibilities way beyond her years for most of her adult life, from raising her younger sister Alana "Honey Boo Boo" Thompson to managing her own growing family. She had carried a huge load through it all and put on a strong front, but her personal life was getting more and more complicated behind the scenes. After 6 years of marriage, Lauryn made the hard choice to file for divorce from Joshua Efird in August 2024. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, the couple came to an agreement that their marriage was irretrievably broken. Even though they were no longer together, they agreed to share joint custody of their 4 children, Ella Grace Bentley, Silas and Stella Bentley, and Ella Grace Bentley. Although the decision to split up was painful, both Lauryn and Josh were still dedicated to co-parenting their kids in a way that put their health first. They had been together since they were teenagers and had built a life together while dealing with the stresses of fame and family problems. But as they got older, those problems seemed to take a toll on their marriage. While the details of their split stayed private, it was clear that Lauryn was starting a new phase in her life that would require her to redefine her role as a mother, sister, and person. June Shannon talked to people about Lauryn's divorce in December 2024 and said, "I even tried not to get her to marry Josh years ago." She also said that she had been unsure about their relationship from the start. However, in a surprising turn of events, June said that their mother-daughter bond had actually improved since Lauryn and Josh had split up. "As far as Pumpkin goes, I think our relationship has got better since her and Josh have separated. We do more stuff together," she said. This change in their dynamic suggested that, despite their troubled past, Lauryn and June were slowly finding a way to reconnect. With Lauryn no longer focused on maintaining her marriage, she seemed to have more time to rebuild her relationship with her mother, which had been strained for years because of June's legal problems and personal problems. Alana Hantine Honey Boo Boo Shannon. Honey Boo Boo's real name is Alana Frances Thompson, and she is the youngest daughter of June Shannon. Her sassy attitude, over-the-top confidence, and famous catchphrase, "A dollar makes me holler," made her stand out on the reality show based on a beauty pageant. Her fame led to her own TLC show called Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, which followed her family's daily life in rural Georgia. The show ran for 4 seasons and became a cultural phenomenon for showing the unconventional Shannon Thompson family without any filters. However, the show was canceled in 2014 because of problems in June's personal life, but Alana stayed in the public eye and continued her career in reality TV. Over the years, she added to her TV resume by appearing on Dancing with the Stars Juniors. Alana thought competing on DWTS Jors in 2018 was a great chance after being on The Masked Singer and Mama June Road to Redemption. When asked why she wanted to do it, she said, "When they asked me, I thought this is something I've never done, and it would be super fun and a great experience. So I figured, let's do it." She was excited to take on the task, even though she had never danced ballroom before, and her mother June was there for her the whole time. Alana's life took a big turn in 2019 when she moved in with her older half-sister Lauryn "Pumpkin" Shannon, who later became her legal guardian. This happened after June's well-known battle with drug abuse and the legal problems that followed. While the change was hard, it gave Alana much-needed stability, and she has since thanked Lauryn for taking care of her and giving her a safe place to live as she grew older. Alana spoke out more about wanting to move. In an interview with Teen Vogue in August 2021, she talked about stepping out of her childhood persona. She made it clear that she was ready to accept her real identity, even if people still saw her as Honey Boo Boo. "My mom didn't name me Honey Boo Boo. My name is Alana." She said firmly, "They are completely different people." She also said that while fame had given her opportunities, it had also brought problems, such as public scrutiny and misunderstandings about who she really was. She was proud of how far she had come, especially considering the uncertainty she felt when her mother's drug use got out of hand. "When my mama got real bad with her drug use, I didn't know where I was going to end up," she said. Despite the problems, she stayed strong and determined to make her own future. Alana hasn't been afraid to criticize her mother's past mistakes. In an October 2022 interview, she seemed to cast doubt on June's parenting. Their relationship seems to have gotten better over the past few years. One big sign of this was when Alana and her sisters attended June's wedding. It was a touching moment when all of June's daughters walked her down the aisle, showing that even after all they had been through, they were still a family. Alana Thompson has been dating 21-year-old Cardwell for a few years. Their relationship has gotten a lot of attention from fans and critics alike, who have commented on their age difference and the fact that they are an interracial couple. However, Alana has made it clear that she doesn't care what other people think. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, she talked about the two main criticisms their relationship has faced: the fact that Dren is 4 years older than her and that they are an interracial couple. "In our relationship, the two most things that everybody is always talking about are our age gap, and definitely because he's black and I'm white, and the fact that we're an interracial couple," she said. Despite the attention, Alana is still committed to Dren. "I don't care," she said strongly, "because at the end of the day, his mom and sister like him, and we're happy. So what fans say or haters say, I don't really care." Lauryn "Pumpkin" Shannon, who has been Alana's parent for years, has said she supports the relationship. Alana seems to care more about her maternal support than public criticism, since both of her families are behind them. The couple has continued to grow closer despite the attention, but things took a dramatic and worrying turn on February 28, 2023, when Dren was arrested after a police chase in Monroe County, Georgia. According to the police, an officer tried to do a routine traffic stop, but Dren did not stop. This started a 3-mile chase that ended when officers used a pit bull to catch him. A precise immobilization method was used to stop the car from spinning out and turning off. Alana was in the car with Drew at the time of the event, but she wasn't charged with anything wrong. Drew, on the other hand, was arrested for multiple crimes, including DUI, fleeing police, and having outstanding warrants. The arrest quickly made headlines for reasons unrelated to Alana's reality TV career. Neither Alana nor Dren spoke out about the arrest right away, but fans were worried about the stability of their relationship and whether Dren's legal problems would affect Alana's future, given her own family's history with instability and legal problems. Some people thought that this situation might be a wake-up call for her. Despite the controversy, Alana has stayed by Dren's side, and there has been no public sign that the incident led to a breakup. Whether this arrest will have a lasting effect on their relationship remains to be seen. But Alana has made it clear in the past that she is determined to live her own terms, no matter what. What do you think about Mama June and her 4 daughters' lives? Leave your thoughts in the part below. We hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.